Greetings and good evening to all of my YouTubers out here in YouTube land. Michelle Portier, host of Michelle Speaks. If you hide it, you can't heal it. Coming to you this evening. I'm sorry, I'm tongue-tied. Please forgive me. With another one of my Michelleisms. Bah. I'm tongue-tied tonight, but we're going to keep this moving. So tonight I'm going to be talking with you about running on empty. Are you running on empty? You know, in today's society, everything is at a frantic pace. Everything is fast-paced. We have microwavable dinners. We have, even, I think they have even speed dating, things of that nature. So everything is at a fast pace. We've lost the art of really interacting and communicating on a social level, even with our families, with our friends, with our loved ones, even in our business dealings and interactions. More often than not, please forgive me, deals were made based on relationships, individuals establishing a rapport to determine whether or not they wanted to build a partnership or enter into a collaborative association. In dating, the basis of that was friendship, but that's really not the case, not so much anymore. So today, are you running on empty in any area of your life? So let's get right into it. We're going to talk about what each letter of empty stands for, and hopefully provide you with some solutions today or some options to think about. So are you running on empty? Let's begin with E. Are you running on emotions? Meaning a state of feeling, a conscious mental reaction as in anger or fear, typically accompanied by changes in your mental state, your body, how you respond, how you react. So let me give you an example of that. Today I had to go and take care of some business concerning my home. And so I had to get some things updated and, complete some documents. So in the course of that, I went in there expecting to be in and out of there within the hour. Well, that hour turned into about a 4-hour ordeal. And so in that state that I was, because of my mindset was that I was coming out in an hour, I could very well have acted on my emotions because the service was confusing. I asked some questions about where I needed to go to get some things done, and I went where I was directed, and when I got there, they sent me right back to where I started because they had given me the process in reverse. So that caused that 1 hour that I expected to be there to turn into a 4-hour ordeal due to having to wait in line, and then some of the representatives were not knowledgeable about anything outside of their immediate position. So, of course, I was frustrated, which caused me to be emotional, which caused my demeanor to change initially. But then I just had to think about it and regroup. Am I going to allow this to affect the remainder of my day? So, had I acted on my emotions, I could have gotten upset, I could have gotten irate, I could have walked out, and then I wouldn't have accomplished what I went to get done. So that's an example of running on emotions. Are you running on emotions? The next letter we're going to talk about in today's topic is manic. Manic meaning unbalanced, frantic, or busy. So are you running around in a manic state because you have more things to do than you have time in the day to get those things done? And maybe your priorities are a little bit out of alignment, and so you know that you have all these things pending, so you're running around in a manic state. I'm so sorry for those interruptions. But you're running around in a manic state, and you're really not getting anything accomplished, and if you are getting it accomplished, it's probably not at the level of excellency that it could have been or that you are accustomed to doing things. So Are you running around manic? And if so, what can you do? What can you change or what can you eliminate to avoid being in that state? And the next letter in empty is P, panic. That means nervousness, fear, dread. Example, do you get up in the morning, you oversleep, you hit the snooze button because you really, really don't want to go to that job that you have to go to pay the bills so that you have a place to lay your head, so that you have clothes on your back. So are you running around in a panic because you've waited until the last minute to get up out of the bed, and you know you have to get dressed, and if you have children, get your children dressed, and then you've got to get them to the daycare or to school or to the bus stop. Then you get stuck in traffic because you overslept or you kept hitting that snooze button. So are you running around in a panic state because you dread going to where you're going to for your place of employment, or are you fearful about losing your job because how many times have you been late? So are you running on tactlessness? What do I mean by that? Are you running around in a state where you have a lack of sensitivity? You're thoughtless, you're inconsiderate, and everything that I'm sharing with you is not something that myself have not only encountered, but I've also been running around in that state. So yes, there have been times where I've been very tactless. I've been very manic, running on emotions in a panic state of nervousness or dread because there were things that I just did not want to do or want to address, but I knew that I had to because I procrastinated so long in doing them. So tactless, are you being tactless? Are you lacking sensitivity when you are engaging, interacting with others in a personal or a professional or a social environment? Because you have other things on your mind that you know that you have to do once you leave that environment that you're in. So are you being tactless? Are you not really being present with those that you are interacting with? Do you say something that is crude or is inappropriate based on the conversation or what they're sharing with you? So then the last and final letter in empty today is, are you running in a state of yielding? Meaning, are you giving way under pressure? Are you yielding because you just don't want to confront an issue? Are you yielding because you just don't want to be the one that's holding up or the only opposing opinion if you're trying to come to a solution in a meeting? Are you yielding under pressure? Because if you do that over an extended period of time, you're going to begin to feel that you are compromising in areas of your life that you would not otherwise. So my question to you for today is, are you running on empty? And let's review what empty means. Are you running on emotions? Heightened emotions, whether they be good or bad. Are you running in a manic state? Unbalanced, frantic, busy. Are you running in a panicked state of fear or dread or nervousness? Are you running in a tactless state, being insensitive or thoughtless or inconsiderate? Are you yielding or giving way under pressure? Think about it and do a self-evaluation. Where are you? Have you identified with anything that I've shared today? Are you running on empty? And if you are, what do you need to change so that rather than running on empty, you're running on full? And so yes, you already figured out what next week's topic is going to be. Are you running on a full tank? So anyhow, this is Michelle Portier of Michelle Speaks. If you hide it, you can't heal it. That is all I have for you guys this evening. Again, if you've liked what you've heard, please comment below, subscribe to the channel, and share within your networks. If you'd like to book me to speak at your university, community event, social event, church, organization, university, then reach out to events@eaglesoaringmanagement.com, and all of that information will be posted below this clip. So this is Michelle Portier signing out for the night. Take care, be well, God bless.